Imagine trying to play the oppression Olympics with the rest of these average people. That's insane. Nowadays, you don't have people fighting for their sovereignty. You have people fighting for their oppression, for their right to be victims in the world. Mind you, I say this, you see who I am, And with all that being said, I still say this and I still see everything for what it is beyond illusion. And that's why being woke is not where it's at. Because being woke is just falling for every psyop that comes up. All of these social causes, these protests, these identity wars, all of these labels, and whether it be the so-called minority communities. Why are they even still calling themselves that? When we know that the majority of the world is melanated, reverse psychology. Why are women still referring to things that are weak as pussy, reverse programming? Why are Black people claiming to be underprivileged? More reverse programming. Why are women clinging on to the idea that they need to be led by someone else? More reverse programming. Psychology, these people have done a very good job on the collective to the point where they uphold the agendas of the so-called elite for them. They reinforce the concepts. They propagate them further in their community. Because if I were to say this outright in any room without previously knowing what type of people are in there, if they're, basically people like me, and I would get attacked for saying these type of things. If I was famous, I would get canceled for saying these type of things. You know why? Because it would trigger people emotionally, because they're in a fourth dimensional prison, a psychological prison that they've been placed into. But now they continue to abuse their autonomy by voluntarily placing their souls into this prison over and over again through their decisions, the things that they talk about, the things that they believe. If I say Black people are not, they're not underprivileged. Black people have the opportunity to do whatever they want to do in this world. That would piss people off, and that would piss Black people off, because they want to cling to their emotional safety blankets, which is the fact that I'm not happy because I'm oppressed. And all of these news headlines and all of these killings and all of this, I'm not happy. White people do it too now. COVID, the world is ending. We live in apocalyptic times, dystopian times. I can't do whatever I want to do. I'm being oppressed. These times suck to live in. And again, these are rhetorics that they've been given. But at the end of the day, if you can't be happy, if you can't make yourself be happy amidst any of these circumstances, then you're not a victim to these circumstances. You're a victim to your own mind. You're a victim to the program that you choose to continue to participate in. And this is what happens when you tell people that they're the biggest victims in the world and they don't know themselves. They believe the lies. They've been fed compulsory education curriculums that have that agenda riddled all through them since way before their brain finished developing. And it's very hard for most people to break out of this programming. But essentially, people don't know who they are. They don't know history beyond the last 400 years. Actually, they don't even know history in the last 400 years because, as I said, in compulsory mandatory curriculums, they design everything filled with lies and deception for you to internalize and for you to act exactly how you do in the world, disempowered, while others feel powerful based on a history that they made up didn't even happen, how they said it happened, for them to supposedly have the privilege that they have today. But people don't know themselves. Women don't know themselves either. They don't know the power in their design. They don't know the privilege in it. And this is why knowledge is power, and mastery of self-knowledge, it gets deep. And how you approach the world, how you see your place in the world shifts and transforms. And then you can take your rightful place because you know that it exists and that it belongs to you.